Imagine waking up in a cold gray cell, the walls closing in like the weight of your own mistakes. This was Jamal's reality, a man branded by his past, a former convict, struggling to find light in a world that seemed determined to keep him in shadow. But Jamal's story isn't about the fall. It's about the climb, the raw, gritty journey from rock bottom to redemption and purpose. After years behind bars, Jamal was released into a society that looked at him with suspicion. Doors slammed shut before he even had a chance to speak. Jobs were scarce, trust even scarcer. The first obstacle wasn't just rebuilding his life, it was rebuilding himself. The stigma of a criminal record felt like a chain around his ankle, dragging him down every step of the way. But Jamal made a choice. He decided that his past would be a lesson, not a life sentence. The first strategy he used was radical honesty. He began sharing his story openly, not to seek sympathy, but to own every part of his journey. He started attending community meetings, speaking in schools, and volunteering at local shelters. Each conversation was a brick laid in rebuilding his identity, not as a convict, but as a man committed to change. To tackle the challenge of unemployment, Jamal didn't wait for opportunity. He created it. Using free online resources, he learned digital marketing, a field that valued skills over background. Nights spent studying under the dim light of his small apartment turned into freelance gigs, slowly building a portfolio. This wasn't just about a paycheck. It was about reclaiming his self-worth through mastery and persistence. Jamal also realized that healing wasn't a solo journey. He sought out mentorship programs designed for people with criminal records, connecting with others who had walked similar paths. These connections became his support system, a reminder that transformation thrives in community. The turning point came when Jamal launched a nonprofit focused on providing mentorship and job training to former inmates. He transformed his pain into purpose, creating a ripple effect of hope. His organization didn't just help people find jobs, it helped them rebuild lives, restore trust, and dismantle the walls society had built around them. Visualize Jamal standing in a bustling community center, walls painted with vibrant murals of hope, surrounded by eager faces ready to rewrite their own stories. His journey teaches us that obstacles can be overcome by embracing vulnerability, continuous learning, and building authentic connections. What can you take from Jamal's story? First, face your challenges with honesty. Own your story without shame. It's the foundation of transformation. Second, invest in yourself relentlessly, even if it means starting with free resources and small steps. Third, seek out or build communities that support your growth. No one climbs alone. Jamal's journey reminds us that redemption isn't just about changing how the world sees you. It's about changing how you see yourself, and then using that new vision to light the way for others. But Jamal's path was not without its moments of doubt and despair. There were nights when the weight of rejection felt unbearable, when the memories of past mistakes whispered that he was destined to remain trapped. Yet, in those darkest hours, Jamal found strength in small victories, a positive email from a potential client, a nod of recognition from a mentor, a smile from a child at the shelter. These moments became his fuel, reminding him that every step forward mattered. Jamal also committed to continuous self-reflection and growth. He attended workshops on emotional intelligence, learned about the psychology of change, and practiced mindfulness to manage stress and maintain focus. Understanding that transformation was as much internal as external, he worked to heal old wounds and build resilience. Moreover, Jamal became an advocate for systemic change. He spoke at policy forums and collaborated with organizations fighting for criminal justice reform. He highlighted the barriers ex-offenders face and championed fair hiring practices. His voice added a critical perspective to conversations about rehabilitation and reintegration. In his nonprofit, Jamal emphasized holistic support, offering not just job training but mental health counseling, financial literacy classes, and peer support groups. He believed that rebuilding a life required addressing the full spectrum of challenges people faced. Jamal's story spread, inspiring others to share their journeys and create their own paths to redemption. He mentored countless individuals, each success story reinforcing the power of hope and determination. Through it all, Jamal never lost sight of the importance of gratitude and humility. He acknowledged the community that had supported him, the mentors who guided him, and even the mistakes that taught him invaluable lessons. Ultimately, Jamal's journey is a testament to the human spirit's capacity to rise, to reinvent, and to renew. It teaches us that our past does not define us, but what we do with it can transform not only our lives, but the lives of those around us. So as you reflect on Jamal's story, remember that change is possible. It begins with honesty, grows with effort, and flourishes in community. Each of us holds the power to rewrite our narrative, to climb from the depths of despair to the heights of purpose. Jamal's journey lights the way, a beacon of hope for anyone willing to take the first step.